I don't even know how to tell you how much I think Sitting Ducks is the song the whole world should hear. Probably
Really?
because of everything we've already talked about. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, because it is almost like we're these people just letting stuff happen around us, and it's like the more poison, whether that's alcohol or pizza, that we stuff in front of us.
Right.
We just, okay, well, whatever. Just do whatever you want around us. And
Yeah.
so
I'm
assuming that's where you're going with that song.
You grasped the song pretty well, you know. I mean, that's if you had to just make an overall theme out of it, I guess that would be pretty close.
Yeah. But
I'm glad you like the song. I really like it, the way it turned out, and the lyrics I thought were very cool, and the way the song builds, it just progressively builds and builds and builds until it kind of explodes at the end. You know,
Yep.
It turned out really great.
Yeah, and I would like to think that that's what's going on inside of us right now. Is that at some point in time we're going to be sick of being sitting ducks.
Yeah, eventually, one way or the other, it'll happen.
I think it's got to happen, right? But it's like, I guess as long as we're all sort of sedated, you know, as long as there's enough alcohol or enough chemicals in our meat, as I'm thinking right now.
Xanax and...
Yeah, right. You know?
Totally.
And the more pure we live, like you're being or trying to be, right? You know, the more, I think the more aware you are of not only yourself, but what's going on around you.
I definitely feel that. I mean, there are subtle differences that occur when you are constantly giving your body certain things or not giving your body certain things. And I do feel a little bit more aware overall, you know, a little slightly higher consciousness level from cutting out a lot of those things, you know.
Yeah. But there's a part of me that feels bad for the masses out there who just decide to, I mean, I'm picturing just sort of like all marching to the same beat to the same song because they just don't know any better.
Right.
And I think it's because we're so busy with life, you know. That
life's hard.
It is hard. That's the thing.
It gets you in a loop, and then sometimes it's hard to even get out of just autopilot. You know?
And I'm of the mind that I think people like sitting on the pond because it's very comfortable for them because everything is lukewarm and nothing is...
Right, yeah.
There's no reason to get out of the water.
When you get comfortable, you're comfortable, and why change anything, you know?
Yeah. I don't know how you see that, dude, but when you see it and you write it out like that, I just go, Sean Danielsen for some sort of president, I guess, right?
I might be getting a little carried away, but thanks. I appreciate that.
But, you know, I mean, but somebody, whether it's a Ralph Nader type or it's somebody has to stand up and say it, right? And even if you're just singing it in clubs and bars and wherever you're playing, I'm hoping that it connects with somebody and they decide that, quote unquote, they're not going to take it anymore.
You can do little things.
Yeah.
It's just going to take everybody doing a bunch of little things that are really, really, like, hard to do, you know? Take effort and hard to do, but we'll see.
Yep.